All right, guys. Back again. Got some more Battlefield 6 action for you. This time you're looking at Team Deathmatch. The last video I posted was King of the Hill. King of the Hill, and I saw some of you guys in the comments was wondering, where you would locate that. You should be able to find it, where I found it is in, the close quarters is one of the featured experiences, but also you can do a custom search and you can kind of customize, what type of game modes you want to be in your rotation. But this one is Team Deathmatch. And the reason why I wanted to post this as well, man, I got a few comments in the last video, people kind of asking me, how do you like the game? Is it like Call of Duty, et cetera, et cetera? Well, my response to that was, I'm really the wrong one to ask. I told you guys, I'm kind of a, play shooters for fun type of guy. I don't get into the, minutia of it, if you will, the nitty gritty and what's this versus that. What I can say, though, is Call of Duty is more, in my opinion, has always felt more like a run and gun game, where Battlefield to me has always felt more strategic, more like open battle, big maps, all out warfare, hence the name of that particular mode in Battlefield. So it's more of a, strategic shooter, if you will. I won't go as far as to say realistic, because none of them are completely realistic, but it's more of your simulation type of shooter, I guess you would say. However, things like Team Deathmatch, and I would even say King of the Hill, and also Domination, those modes are more of your Call of Duty-esque type of, style of game, if you will. So for any of you guys that are more familiar with Call of Duty and you want to try Battlefield, I would absolutely recommend, like I said, Team Deathmatch, Domination, and King of the Hill. Those would feel more like your Call of Duty experience. And that's just my opinion. I know some people would say, well, more of the big maps and, for Warzone and things like that are more similar to the all-out warfare or conquest type of modes in Battlefield. But, like I said, I'm not the guy that could give you all of the details, the differences between the shooters. That would just be my opinion. Battlefield has just always felt better to me. I played Call of Duty years ago. I played Call of Duty recently. I think the very last Warzone had some fun with that, but, Battlefield is just my game of choice. I don't knock anybody who plays whichever game, That's why we have options. But anyway, guys, I'm not so much of a shooter commentator. But again, some of you guys expressed that you did like the last video, so I figured I'd post some more footage here. I got a ton of it. And I'm thinking what I might start doing, guys, going forward, I may try to get, look at this as I get killed. I may try to get some, like live action, right? And not necessarily a live stream. I will stream it when I get time to do that. But maybe when I capture some of these videos, what I will do is like a face cam, right? Where I'll basically just record myself playing the match and, I'll kind of lightly commentate it that way. Maybe that works. And that's probably how a lot of the commentators do it. Like I said, I'm not a shooter commentator, but we'll see. But either way, guys, just wanted to get something quick up for you here. Again, this is Team Deathmatch. I'll go ahead and back out of the commentary as of now and turn the volume back up so you can enjoy the sounds and the gameplay. And of course, man, if you like what you see here, definitely don't forget, guys, to hit that like button. If you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, as well as turn on your notifications. And hey, I'll catch you in the next one. Got much more coming your way. Peace.